All the women before me, all the women before me. My grandmother loved a man who didn't stay, raised 5 children on her own 2 hands, never said his name out loud in all my knowing, but I watched her learn to love without demands. My mother loved a man who loved his freedom more than he loved being somewhere every night. She forgave him every season that he left her, called it faith, but Lord, I know it wasn't right. And I see them in my mirror every morning, in the way I give, the way I stay, the way I bear. Learn to love the way my bloodline taught me, a love that holds on past the point of fair. All the women before me love like this, like this, like this, like this. All the women before me poured themselves into the same abyss. Soft hands, strong backs, quiet mouths, carrying what the men put down. All the women before me passed this love to me like a crown. My great aunt kept a photograph behind the mirror, a man she loved at 17, long gone. She never married, said she couldn't settle for something less than what she felt at dawn. And maybe she was right, maybe she was lonely. I never got to ask before she passed, but something in the way she held her shoulders said she chose herself and it was gonna last. I carry all of them inside this body. Every choice they made lives in my hands. The ones who stayed too long, the ones who left too early, the ones who love beyond what love demands. All the women before me love like this, like this, like this, like this. All the women before me poured themselves into the same abyss. Soft hands, strong backs, quiet mouths, carrying what the men put down. All the women before me passed this love to me like a crown. She is not alone. She's not alone. She never was. All the women before her, she never was. Stand because she does. She never was. Gave it everything before I knew the cost. I walked into a feeling like a house on fire, and stood inside the burning, never once at a loss. Before I knew better, I believed every promise, took the long way around on faith without a map. I wore my heart so open on my sleeve that anybody walking past could read it, just like that. And I used to be ashamed of all that open, all that trusting what I couldn't verify. But looking back across the years between us, I think she was the bravest part of my life. Before I knew better, I loved like I had nothing left to lose. Before I knew better, I didn't know enough to be confused, and I'm not going back there. Lord knows I've earned what I know now, but before I knew better, something in me knew how. Before I knew better, I cried without embarrassment, felt everything so fully, so complete. I hadn't learned the art of self-protection, hadn't built the walls that keep me on my feet. I said I love you like the words cost nothing, meant them every time without a doubt. I didn't know that love could be a leverage, didn't know what some folks use it for without. And I can't go back and wouldn't want to, can't protect her from the lessons that she'll learn. But I can meet her with some grace across the distance and say, girl, you were worth every scar you earned. Before I knew better, I loved like I had nothing left to lose. Before I knew better, I didn't know enough to be confused, and I'm not going back there. Lord knows I've earned what I know now, but before I knew better, something in me knew how. Hey girl, hey younger me, I see you standing in that hallway in the summer light, with your whole heart on the surface and no armor for the night. I know you're gonna love somebody who doesn't know your worth. I know you're gonna give to people more than they deserve. But I am not here to stop you, I am here to say I know how much it cost you, and I love you for it, even so. Even so. Even so. Before I knew better, I loved like before I knew better. Carry me, carry me. He used to look at me like I was worth the looking, like the room got better when I walked inside. He used to reach across without a reason, just to feel my hand, just to feel alive. We used to talk until the morning found us. Didn't need to go nowhere to be somewhere good. You made ordinary life feel like a gift, baby, the way that only early love understood. But something in the years got heavy, settled like a season we stopped naming. And the version of you that used to carry me got buried under everything we were becoming. Carry me like you used to, like I was something precious, something like. Carry me like you used to, before the weight of us made everything a fight. I don't need you perfect, I just need you there. Carry me like you used to, baby, like you still care. I used to be the thing you ran toward, honey. Now I'm just the thing you come home to. There's a difference between a harbor and a haven, and somewhere on the road we lost that truth. I still remember how your face looked finding me across a crowded room, that specific light. Now you look through me like I'm the furniture, and I've been slowly disappearing from your side. I'm not asking for the beginning back. I know that river only flows one way, but somewhere in the man you are right now is the one who used to see me every day. Carry me like you used to, like I was something precious, something like. Carry me like you used to, before the weight of us made everything a fight. I don't need you perfect, I just need you there. Carry me like you used to, baby, like you still go nowhere. The same woman standing in the same air, but I'm tired of being invisible in a house we built together, you and me. I'm tired of reaching in the dark and finding someone who forgot how to see. So either find me again, like I know that you can, or let me go so I can find someone who still remembers how to carry what love demands. Carry me like you used to. Carry me like you used to. Used to. We never called it what it was between us, kept it in the register of friend. But something ran beneath the conversation that neither one of us could quite suspend. You'd lean across the table when you left, and something in me lit without a name. I'd watch you leave and stand there in the cooling of the room after you went, feeling the same. We built a whole life around the almost, around the nearly said, the almost touched. Two people with a language they invented for the thing they wouldn't say out loud. As such, a fever that never named itself, running warm through every room we shared. A fever that never named itself, in every glance, in every breath of air. We lived so long inside that almost we forgot that we could speak. A fever that never named itself, and now I cannot sleep, wondering what it could have been if we'd only let it speak. You got married on a Saturday in autumn. I wore the dress I knew you always liked. I danced with someone else and watched you watching, and we both pretended everything was right. I gave a toast, the words came out so easy. I've been rehearsing them for weeks in my own head, and you looked at me the way you always looked, and I said everything except what should have been said. And I wonder if you felt it in that moment, standing at the altar in your light, or if the fever broke for you that morning and I was the only one still running at that height. A fever that never named itself, running warm through every room we shared. A fever that never named itself, in every glance, in every breath of air. We lived so long inside that almost we forgot that we could speak. A fever that never named itself, and now I cannot sleep, wondering what it could have been if we'd only let it speak. I loved you, I think I loved you, in a way that doesn't ask for anything back. The kind that lives inside the almost, never makes it to the track. And I don't know if naming it would have saved us, or burned the only friendship that I had. And maybe the not naming was its own kind of loving, a protection dressed up in something sad. But I name it now, into this empty room. I loved you, and the fever was real, and it ran through everything we did, and it never had a chance to heal. A fever that never named itself, but Lord, I name it now, right here. A fever that I finally claimed for mine. After all these years, we lived so long inside that almost, too careful and too scared to speak. A fever that has finally named itself, and now I might just sleep, now that I've let it speak. what it was between us. God must know my name, because I'm still here saying it. God must know my name. Through every fire I've been standing in, not because I never broke. Lord, I have broken down, but something kept on knowing me when I had lost the room. God must know my name. I have been through the kind of thing that makes you question everything you thought you knew. I have sat in the valley long enough to learn the shape of it, its particular blue. I have doubted every prayer I ever offered, wondered if the silence meant I was alone. I have argued with the ceiling in the darkness and waited for an answer in the bone. And yet, something brought me to this morning. Something held me when I couldn't hold myself. And I don't need to understand it fully to know it was not nothing, was not self. God must know my name, because I'm still here saying it. God must know my name. Through every fire I've been standing in, not because I never broke, Lord, I have broken down, but something kept on knowing me when I couldn't find myself, still found. God must know my name. I've seen the ones who didn't make it, sat beside the beds and held the hands. I have asked the unanswerable question, why them, not me? Tried hard to understand, and I have come up empty every reckoning. No theology that clears that particular debt, but something in the asking keeps me living, and something in the living says, not yet. So I hold what I can hold with trembling hands, and I offer up the rest to something wide. I stopped requiring proof of what I cannot prove and started calling gratitude a kind of guide. God must know my name, because I'm still here saying it. God must know my name. Through every fire I've been standing in, not because I never broke, Lord, I have broken down, but something kept on knowing me when I couldn't find myself, still found. God must know my name. I am not gonna tell you that the hard thing made me stronger. I am not going to dress the wound in language borrowed from a poster. I am gonna tell you that I survived things I should not have, and I don't know why I'm here She's still here, and that is a miracle. She's still here, she's still here, still calling on my name. She's still here, Lord, that is the testimony. She's still here, and nothing is the same. Still here, still here, still calling. Still here, still here, still here, still here, still here, and nothing is the same. God must know my name, because I'm still here saying it. God must know my name. God must know my name. Through every fire, and I am still in it, still burning but not consumed. Lord, not consumed. Lord, not consumed. Something kept on knowing me when I had lost the room. God must know my name. He must know my name. Still here now, still calling. God must know, still calling. God must know, still here, still known. God must know, still known. God must know my name. God must know my name. God must know my name. Working on it. I'm not where I was. I want you to know that I've moved some furniture around inside. I'm not standing in the wreckage anymore, but I haven't reached the other side. I've stopped rehearsing all the ways you wronged me. The courtroom in my head has gone quiet now, but mercy, mercy hasn't come yet fully. And I don't know how to rush it anyhow. There's a place between the wound and the release, where you're neither burning nor at peace. I've been living in that corridor a while now, learning what it means to just be here. Halfway to forgiveness, not all the way, not back to where I was. Halfway to forgiveness, still carrying some of it, because what was done was done. And the heart don't rush halfway. Lord, I'm halfway there, and halfway might just be enough for now. I don't wish you ill, I want that to land. I've laid that weapon down somewhere I can't reach, but I'm not lighting candles for your future. There's still a distance that I choose to keep. Some days I feel the edges getting softer, the way old photographs will blur with time. Some days something tightens up again, and I'm back to standing right behind that line. And I used to think that I was failing something, that forgiveness meant the wound was gone for good. But maybe it's a practice, not a destination. Maybe halfway's exactly where I should. Halfway to forgiveness, not all the way, not back to where I was. Halfway to forgiveness, still carrying some of it, because what was done was done. And the heart don't rush halfway. Lord, I'm halfway there, and halfway might just be enough for now. I forgive you for the nights I couldn't sleep. I'm working on the mornings that came after. I forgive you for the version of myself that shrank beneath the weight of your disaster. I'm working on the part that still flinches, still reaches for the old familiar pain. I'm working on the part that learned your patterns and sees your face in every stranger on the train. And I'm not done working, and that's okay. Forgiveness isn't a moment, it's a practice, and I'm practicing today. Working on it. Working on it. Halfway to forgiveness, not all the way, and that's alright. Working on it. Halfway to forgiveness, still in work, still in life. What was done was done, and the heart takes time. Halfway, Lord, I'm halfway there, and halfway, that's the whole design. For now, for now, for now, for now, for now. Working on it, halfway there, that's enough for now. Working on it, working on it, working on it, working on it. Halfway to forgiveness, halfway to forgiveness. I'm getting there, Lord. I'm getting there, Lord. I don't miss the big things like I thought I would. The birthday dinners and the anniversaries. I miss the way you loaded the dishwasher wrong, and how I'd fix it after muttering under my breath. I miss the argument we never finished, the one we tabled for a better day. There wasn't one, and now I keep returning to the middle of that sentence like I'll find a way. And I can't tell if I'm grieving you correctly or grieving something I invented in your place. Because the you I'm missing doesn't quite match the you that used to stand right in this space. I don't miss you right, I miss you out of sequence, out of time. I don't miss you right, I miss the edges, miss the mess, miss the crime. I should be missing what we could have been, but I keep missing Tuesday, missing small. I don't miss you right, I don't miss you right at all. But Lord, I miss you. I cried today at nothing, at a grocery store. They moved the aisle where we used to get the bread, and something in me registered an absence before my mind had caught up to what it said. I don't miss the grand gestures or the speeches, I miss the sound your key made in the lock. I miss the specific weight of you beside me, and the way that weight made the world stop, just stop. And the books say grief comes in these stages. They gave it shapes and named it by the phase, but nobody said it comes in the wrong order, that you breathe the small things first and save the large. I don't miss you right, I miss you out of sequence, out of time. I don't miss you right, I miss the edges, I miss the mess, I miss the crime. I should be missing what we could have been, but I keep missing Tuesday, missing small. I don't miss you right, I don't miss you right at all. But Lord, I miss you. Every single time I miss being the one who knew that about you, that private, petty, perfect little crime. I miss being annoyed by you, Lord, I miss being annoyed. The specific friction of another person that I spent so long trying to avoid. And here I am now, in all this smooth, all this uninterrupted quiet space, and I would give it back, every inch of it, just to have the mess of you back in its place. I don't miss you right, I don't miss you right. I don't miss you right, I miss you out of sequence, out of time. I don't miss you right, I miss the edges, miss the mess. You were mine, I should be missing what we could have been, but I keep missing everything, missing all. I don't miss you right, and never miss you right. But God, God, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you. Not right, but real, not right, but true. I miss you wrong, baby, but I miss you. I don't miss you right, not right, not right. I don't miss you right. myself convenient. Learned to fit inside the space that I was given. Folded up my edges, kept my voice low. Mistook accommodation for a way of living. I'd enter rooms and shrink before the threshold. Apologize for needing what I need. And somewhere in the years of that small living, I forgot that I was planted here to seed. But something in me tired of the corners, tired of the edge, the apology, the small. And I felt something shift inside the posture, like a door inside my chest had been left ajar. Learn to take up room the way you were always meant to. Learn to take up room. Stop folding yourself into what they need from you. You were not put here to be convenient. You were put here to be whole. Learn to take up room, and let the taking up of room be part of how you heal. I used to hold my laugh back in a room full of strangers, muted it to something more polite. I used to have opinions I'd only half say, and call that wisdom when it wasn't right. I used to let them interrupt me, let them talk across the thing I started saying. Smiled and let it go and called it grace. But grace ain't silence, grace is staying. And I am learning, Lord, I'm still learning how to let my voice complete its thought, how to stand inside my own perimeter without apologizing for the space I got. They need from you. You were not put here to be convenient. You were put here to be real. Learn to take up room, and let the taking up of room be part of how you heal. Take a seat, the whole seat, not the edge, not the half, not the version of yourself that asks permission first and last. Speak the whole thought, not the safe part, not the edited, considered palatable thing. The whole thought with the weight it carries, and let the room adjust to what you bring. You have earned the right to all of this, to the full laugh, to the full voice, to the full life, to the full love, to the unedited, unfolded, fully present you. Learn to take up room the way you always deserve to. Learn to take up room every part of you, the whole of you. You were not put here to be convenient. You were put here to be whole. Learn to take up room and watch the taking up of room become the saving of your soul. Take it, take it, take it, take it, take it. Take it, take it all, take it all. Take up room, take it, take it, take it, take it. Oh, take up room, take up room. All of it now, every inch. Take up room. Don't you shrink, don't you shrink, don't you shrink. All of it now, take up room. I was always meant for this. Slow burn leaving. It wasn't one night. I wanna be clear about that. There was no door slam, no raised voice, no scene. It happened the way a photograph fades in a window, slow in between. I left in increments across 3 winters. First my laughter, then my ease, then my trust. By the time I walked out with my boxes, I'd already been gone long enough. And nobody clocked it while it happened. We kept the dinner table, kept the bed, but I was already somewhere past the county line, long before a single word was said. Slow burn leaving takes years before you notice it's a fire. Slow burn leaving. By the time the smoke clears, you're already tired. I didn't go in a moment. I went season by season, piece by piece. Slow burn leaving. Lord, the slowest kind is the hardest to release. First winter I stopped telling you my stories, kept the small ones I'd have shared before. Second winter I stopped reaching in the mornings. Third winter I stopped waiting by the door. People ask me when I knew it was over. I say there wasn't one particular day. It was every little compromise of hope and every small concession to the grave. And maybe that's the coolest kind of ending, the one that doesn't give you one clean break, just slowly drains the color from the picture till you're living in a world that's gone opaque. Slow burn leaving takes years before you notice it's a fire. Slow burn leaving. By the time the smoke clears, you're already tired. I didn't go in a moment. I went season by season, piece by piece. Slow burn leaving. Lord, the slowest kind is the hardest to release. I clean scar. Just years of almost okay becoming less, and waking up one morning where you are. I grieve the version of us in year one, before the slow erosion had begun. I grieve the person I was going in, who didn't know that love could come undone. This quietly, this quietly, this quietly, while everyone around us thought we were fine. And maybe I should have spoken sooner, named the thing before it got away. But slow burn leaving has a way of making you believe that tomorrow will be different than today. Sudden end, because you can't point to a moment, can't name a day or place. Slow burn leaving, love the slowest fire, takes the longest to erase, takes the longest, longest to erase. Slow burn leaving, Lord, give me peace. Slow give me peace. I see it now, Lord. Something didn't break. Something didn't break. I still don't know what it's made of, but it held me through the ache. But somewhere in the middle of the falling, a thing I couldn't name just held its ground. Not loud about it, didn't make a statement, just quietly refused to go all the way down. And I don't know what to call that, grace or will, or something in the bone, but I came out the other side still standing, surprised to find I wasn't all alone. Something didn't break through everything. Something didn't break. I don't know what it's made of, but it held me through the ache. Not unscathed, Lord, not unscathed, but standing in the aftermath. Something in me, something in me. Something didn't break. I've seen myself at 2 a.m. and broken, seen the face that grief puts on a soul. I've doubted every decent thing inside me, and lost my grip on everything I know. But every single morning, without asking, My body rose and put the kettle on. Some animal insistence kept me going. Some part of me that hadn't heard the song that said to lie down, said to give it up. They said that I was done. I'm not calling it a miracle exactly. I'm not saying that the pain wasn't real. I'm just saying something in the basement kept the lights on while I learned to heal. Something didn't break through everything. Something didn't break. I don't know what it's made of, but it held me through the ache. Not unscathed, Lord, not unscathed, but standing in the aftermath. Something in me, something in me, something didn't break. Maybe it's the women in my bloodline, whispering from somewhere I can't see. Maybe it's the prayers my mother offered, stored up in the marrow part of me. Maybe it's just stubborn, just the body refusing to surrender what it knows. Or maybe something holy in the holding decided I was worth the keeping, and it shows. I don't need to name it to be grateful. Don't need to understand it to say thank you for the part that didn't go when everything was pulling me to. Something didn't break. Something didn't break. I still don't know what it's made of, but it helped me, helped me, helped me through the ache. Not unscathed, no, not unscathed, but standing, Lord, I'm standing in the light. Something in me, something in me, something in me, something held on through the night. Something didn't break, still here now. Something didn't break, still standing. Something, something, something didn't break, still here, still holding up, still here. Didn't go all the way down. Something didn't break. Something didn't break. Still here, still whole enough. I made you coffee one last time that morning, the way you like it, dark, no sugar, strong. Set it on the counter without saying that this was how I meant to say. So long, I folded back the blanket where you'd kicked it, smooth the pillow where your head had been. Small domestic tenderness, a habit, the last one I would ever do for him. Because when the love runs out, the body doesn't always know right away. The hand still reach, the hand still tend, even on the last and leaving day. The last soft thing I did for you was quiet as a door pulled gently closed. The last soft thing, no anger in let you go and let it still be gold. I watered all your plants before I left them, knowing you'd forget. You always did. I wrote the Wi-Fi password on a notepad, left it by the router like I always did. These small unnecessary kindnesses, I gave them knowing they would go unseen. Not for you, or maybe still for you, but mostly for the woman I still mean to be. Because the hardest kind of leaving is the one that has no villain in the room. Just two people who stopped fitting, and one of them who finally had to move. The last soft thing I did for you was quiet as a door pulled gently closed. The last soft thing, no anger in it, just the tenderness that follows when love goes. I didn't leave you hard, I didn't leave you cold. The last soft thing I did for you was let you go and let it still be gold. Protecting you from the weight of what this cost me. And I don't know if that was love or just the last form it took, when everything else was spent and all I had left was to be careful, just careful with you. Close, the last soft thing, and Lord, I mean it. I gave you all the tenderness love knows. I didn't leave you hard, I didn't leave you cold. Last soft thing I did for you was let you go, was let you go, and still call it gold, and still let it be. I did for you. Let it go now. The mind will tell you that it's over. Mind will make its case and file away, but the body keeps a different set of records, stored in places logic can't erase. flinch still had a certain kind of silence, the loaded kind, the one that came before. My shoulders live 3 inches from my earlobes, a habit that I learned from keeping score. And the therapist can map it, give it language, give it name, but the jaw still holds the tension and the chest still braces for the same. What the body keeps, the mind cannot explain. What the body keeps lives deeper than the names for pain. In the flinch, in the brace, in the way I hold my face. What the body keeps is the truest archive of this place. What the body keeps. I sleep still on one side of the mattress, leave the other half untouched, unturned. The body claiming its old territory long after all the reasons have adjourned. I startle easy in a certain kind of doorway, hold my breath at the particular sound of footsteps in a hallway past a certain hour. The body never let that lesson down. See, the mind moved on, the mind did all its work, but the body's still on duty, still protecting me from what it used to hurt. What the body keeps, the mind cannot explain. What the body keeps lives deeper than the names for pain. In the flinch, in the brace, in the way I hold my face. What the body keeps is the truest archive of this place. What the body keeps. I'm not angry at you, body, for the things that you remember and I don't. You were only doing what you had to, keeping me alive when I was not strong enough to keep myself. Thank you for the flinching, thank you for the bracing, thank you for the vigil you have kept, for staying on the watch when everything inside me was too tired for anything except to sleep. Just sleep. You can stand down now, it's safer than it was. You can let the shoulders drop, you can let the jaw unclasp. I'll tell you when we need you, standing guard like that again. It's okay now. We made it through. Let it go now. Let it go now. What the body keeps, the mind is learning now to heal. What the body keeps has kept me here. In the flinch, embrace, in the slowly softening face. What the body keeps was always trying, always trying. what the body keeps.